I'm here in New York City doing business for Montana. Everywhere I go, I represent Montana. Unlike Steve Daines, who can't even be bothered to represent the state who elected him in D.C. Yesterday, Daines preached from the pulpit on the Senate floor about the importance of religion in governance, of his own faith in God being the primary foundation to guide medical decisions for women across Montana and the nation. What happened to the separation of church and state? He said, countless lives have been saved since the overturn of Roe. I have some facts for our adult senator from Montana. Daines' position on women controlling their own bodies has cost lives. While he stands on the Senate floor and brags about pro-life victories, this out-of-touch guy in D.C., he doesn't give a damn about those kids after they're born. His votes prove it. His votes against feeding our children, educating our children, voting against affordable child care, health care for all. Steve Daines votes against the very people he's supposed to be representing, and he's proud of this. He's proud of growing big government. I'm not. In 2024, Montanans voted overwhelmingly by mandate to codify and ensure a woman's right to choose by passing CI 128. We voted for smaller government and sent a message to Daines and the rest of the men in D.C. stay the hell out of our doctor's office and keep their hands off our bodies. Why is Daines even talking about women's health care? I mean, I wouldn't profess to know about why a man can't get an erection. I'm going to make sure every Montanan sees what Daines does in the Senate. Yesterday, he quoted a Bible verse and encouraged our United States Senate to agree that this Bible verse should be the foundation of law for women, his interpretation of God's love. Look, I'm sure Daines is a good family man, a great father, and a godly man. What he isn't is a good senator. He doesn't represent the people. He wants to impose his beliefs onto every single Montanan, even if it kills them. His votes don't represent constituents, and his religious rant about abortion, it has no place in a discussion involving medicine and law. He is not a doctor. He's not a lawyer. He's not got the first clue about what it's like to be raped and get pregnant, or receive horrifying news that you've miscarried and have to have a medical procedure, then find out some grandpa in D.C. decided that procedure was illegal, so you have to go to another state and you die. Daines needs to be fired. He's not doing his job. We need representation for every Montanan in the Senate, like we had with Tester, like we had with Mansfield, Metcalf, and Max Baucus. This time, we're going to need a woman to do the job. We're not going to win this with TV ads. We're going to win this by going to the people. The days of winning elections with $150 million, we're going to win this race with people. People who overwhelmingly voted in Montana by mandate to codify abortion in our state constitution. In fact, more people voted to codify CI 128 in Montana than voted for Daines in 2020. Look it up. I'm Riley Neal. I'm running for U.S. Senate in Montana to fire Daines and replace him with competent leadership. I'm running as a proud Democrat because we have one party that respects women, and that's the Democratic Party. I give Montanans my word. I'll listen to my constituents, I'll represent my constituents, and I'll never forget who sent me to D.C.